Hey guys, welcome back to another high Capa video. This one's kind of a high Capa, kind of a HPA, just a little bit of a maintenance video really. So this is my primary adapter. I've had it in use now for the best part of 2 years, so it's quite a while, and I've never really done anything to it. Recently, when I was up at Halo Mill, some complete and utter dick monkey accidentally managed to shoot me in the mag release button. And you can just see that little gap there. What that did, that actually split the plastic off. It went under the button, and then I couldn't really push the button, so I was really struggling to get my mags out. So I've kind of fixed it. It works, but it does bug me that that's like that now. In my mind, it's weakened. If it takes another shot there, it could potentially just, explode. So what we're going to do, we're going to take advantage of this, and we're going to do a little bit of maintenance on this bad boy, and get it kind of up and running as good as it possibly can be. So this is I think it's like the Gen 2 or the Gen 3 primary adapter. The Gen 4s have got a recessed mag release, and it's aluminium, so you don't really get this problem on the new ones, but you do get it on the older ones. But the older ones come with a spare. That's the spare, and you can see there's a little notch where the spring goes in, but obviously it's a bit thinner there, so it's a little bit weaker. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this over, and we're going to pull these over. The lips on the mag look okay, they're not split. The router is okay-ish, it's got a little bit of chafing along this top line here, but again, not terrible, I don't think. We might just have that off anyway and just do it down. There are a couple of pieces of tape on this mag just to make it that little bit snugger in the mag well, because with it being a primary, it's not out and in and out and in. But we're going to start with that. So let's get our hex keys. It's just an upside down hex key straight in there, and we just crack it open. I absolutely love this primary adapter. I love primary adapters, full stop. They're just quality. This one is my first primary adapter, and it's my baby, it's my first. I can't foresee myself ever getting rid of it. Not that you'd want to, it's a primary adapter. So we'll just undo that screw all the way out, and we'll set that screw to one side, and then you will see it is under spring tension, so don't let your spring fire across the room. We'll just wiggle that out, and then we'll lift that, and then you can see there, look, oh yeah, it's got a good, not actually a lot of infill on that. Come on, focus up, there we go. Oh, you can see there's just not a lot of infill on that, as opposed to that. So we'll put this in. So this is the spring, this is just a clicky biro pen spring. I have replaced this before, clearly not on camera. Seems to work. I couldn't find one of the original springs. I tried loads of different springs and I could never find one which was just nice, and then I found a post somewhere from Primary Airsoft saying just use a clicky pen spring, and they gave a sample of the kind of pen that they recommend. I had a load of them at work, so I broke a load of pens, and then obviously put the springs to good use in my spares box. So we're just going to screw this back in now. So straight away when you start screwing in, so it's threaded from the very start anyway, which is nice, and then it just kind of holds that button in for you. So that's pretty free roaming now. So I had already taken that bit of plastic out, so the button worked. It just was tweaking me that if it got shot again, it could go again, and if it does get shot again, that'll be the third button I think I've gone through now, I will probably look at swapping out. So that's in there. What I'm going to do, whilst I've got the primary apart, I don't think it needs resealing in any way, shape or form, but what I am going to do is I'm just going to make sure that that screw through the middle is tight. So we'll just drop my super long jobber into there. Ooh. Oh, it doesn't like that. Let's see if I can get another screwdriver. That one is a screwdriver. That one feels big. Yeah, it's kind of an eighth of a turn on that. It's like anything, it will loosen up over time. Now I'm going to put this button into my spares box because it might come in handy one day. You know, if friends get shot out or something, or mine gets shot out again, and I'm not on the field, or I'm on the field and I can't go and buy a Gen 4 from High Kappa Hub. Obviously, you'd buy it from High Kappa Hub. We'll put that back together. So that's that. So we'll move on up a little bit. We'll have a look at this. The release valve there. Not something I've really put a lot of thought into with these things because they just generally tend to work. You know, this adapter has just worked perfectly from day one. Oh, this is the Garda mag case as well. So it's nice and light. I absolutely love that, you know, we've got this lightweight base going on. So we'll whip that out. This is going to be very dry. 2 years of use. Come on. Out you come. There we go. So, yeah, that is exceptionally dry. Still works. Obviously. Primary adapter works. But it's, what we'll do is we'll just put a little dobber of oil all around it. Just to re-lube that valve up. If we just spin it around a little bit, get a bit of oil working around all these seals. There we go, we're just going to work it in, work it round. You know, kind of spin that button round a little bit. Move it up and down. Just make sure it's happy, really. Seals like silicone oil, so give them lots of silicone oil. Not too much, because the next few shots you put through will probably just blow the oil straight through, which is obviously not a great situation to be in. Yeah, that's nice. There we go. Okay, so whoop. One thing to take note of is that the lines are just slightly off with holes on this. So I do try and line my holes up for the best possible airflow. And it will be the same with this. So we'll aim for a just before 12 o'clock kind of finish, I think. Whoop. And we'll screw in. There we go, just before 3 o'clock, so that's fine. So that actually feels nicer already. It didn't feel quite as damp as that. And I think what we'll do is we'll leave the lips alone, because the lips are okay. They just probably need a bit of a wipe over. Just a touch of silicone oil just to rejuvenate them a touch. Yeah, they're absolutely fine. There's no point putting anything around it because the air goes straight up and through anyway. So there we go. That's my primary airsoft adapter, kind of maintained, ready for another year at it. Thank you very much if you've watched along with me. Please do hit the like button. Please do drop me a comment. Let me know if you broke your primary airsoft adapter. And of course, please do hit that sub button. Join me on my YouTubing journey. And basically opt in to kind of weekly non-clickbaited content if you want to. If not, hit the sub button. Good things might happen. Thank you very much, guys. And I will catch you in the next one.